It is the epitome of the big screen experience. Barbie is cinema. Welcome back, Barbies and Kens. The Kens are more than welcome as well to my review of Greta Gerwig's Barbie, the blowout beach party to welcome 2023 blockbuster season. To live in Barbie Land is to be a perfect being in a perfect place, unless you have a full-on existential crisis or you're a Ken. And while on her journey of self-discovery into the real world, Barbie will discover she can be so much more than just perfect. So I hope you have your beach balls, your surfboards, and your dream houses ready, because my friends, we not only have the blockbuster of the year, I'll even take my sunglasses off for this one because I'm serious, we have one of the best movies of 2023. Barbie is an absolute delight. It is pure joy made into a film, and it's just a good time at the movies. It not only manages to be funny and smart with a sense of self-awareness, but it also manages to touch on deeper, meaningful themes with effectiveness. In this over-the-top, candy-coated world with exaggerated, cartoonish characters all over the place, and it manages to have such passion and humanity in its storytelling. I was surprised from beginning to end, where at one moment you're laughing hysterically, and on the other, you're having deep thoughts about yourself and your outlook on life. With so many people in this film, so many familiar faces, so much happening, and such an incredible world to explore, it could easily fall apart, where Greta Gerwig's assured hand steers this ship in the right direction confidently. And this is not only for the performances, which are all fantastic, where you have Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, which we'll talk about in a bit, but you have America Ferrera, and Kingsley Ben-Adir, and Simu Liu, and Emma Mackey, and Ncuti Gatwa, and all of them somehow managed to steal the show. This is very much Barbie, Margot Robbie, and Ken, Ryan Gosling's movie. And while no one else is a main character or has a really overt arc through the film, they all capture your eye. Everyone is so fully committed. Everyone is so captivating to watch. It's one of those films that demands for you to experience it all over again to catch all the little details. And while at points that can be overbearing, where there's so much going on, there's so much to see, there's so much to look at, and yet you feel fulfilled in the journey of these characters in your experience by the time you reach the end of the film. When it comes to the performances, my God, Margot Robbie is a force of nature with a profoundly poignant performance, an intimate look at the limitations we place on ourselves and the limitations we allow ourselves to be shackled onto by others. It's as bubbly and as smiley as it is deep and meaningful, and it is genuinely one of her best, most beautiful works, perfectly contrasted by Ryan Gosling, who never falters as the insecure, hilarious himbo that is Ken. I adore this man and what he does. From the journey of the character to all his costumes to his musical number, which is show-stopping. Seriously, that's best song winning in the Oscars next year. And I just love that you have all these actors, all these either major stars or up-and-coming stars that everyone is already familiar with or is beginning to be familiar with, and none of them are afraid to look silly or stupid. In fact, they embrace the silliness. They revere in it. It makes the entire experience an absolute delight. Not to mention, seriously, the chemistry between everyone is just electric. Sparkles of glitter, pink glitter, fly off the screen, particularly with these two, especially when they go into the real world and the jokes just hit. I don't remember a single joke not hitting. And you not only have great jokes throughout, you have laugh out loud moments. This film is not funny, it is uproariously hysterical. And as excited as I was for Barbie, as weird as that is to say, I expected Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach to write an incredible script. I expected Greta Gerwig to direct a great movie. I expected all of these actors that I love to give fabulous performances. But I did not expect Barbie to become undoubtedly the movie we need right now. It is the movie of our times. It's a weird existential odyssey that makes for one of the most unabashedly hilarious and heartfelt films of the year, maybe in the past 5 years, oozing with such passion for the craft. Whether you're talking about the performances, the direction, the sharp writing, the cinematography is fabulous, and how it contrasts Barbie Land with the real world, all the little details, all the little homages to cinema and to the history of Barbie, what Barbie was, what Barbie has been, what Barbie has become. And it all magically works because you have passionate artists in front and behind the camera, and you can feel that passion, that heart, that love being poured into every single frame of this film. I cannot stress this enough. Barbie is pure joy. It is bubbly, bright, flamboyant, and as uproariously hilarious as it is sharply clever and in tune with its IP and the audience it's welcoming into the film. If you love Barbie, this film embraces you and has something to offer. If you don't care, don't like, if you hate Barbie, this film is in tune with your sensibilities, and that's what makes the experience so fascinating to watch, and even more fascinating that it is all brought together in a perfect blend of clever parody and punchy commentary, with compelling themes of existentialism, heartfelt social commentary, unapologetic silliness, and a sharply satirical look at gender roles, identity, confidence, self love, and discovery, resulting in one truly emotional, touching, and meaningful journey of self realization and self love, all thanks to Greta Gerwig, who fully commands the reins on what could have just been another big, cynical IP and flips it upside down, turning this bubbly odyssey into a redefining interrogation of this movie's very existence, bravely questioning what Barbie has been made to represent by the toxic standards we as a society, media, and Barbie itself as enforced on what originally started as a humble yet limitless idea, while at the same time celebrating the infinity of what Barbie can be, what Barbie has always meant to be. Gerwig's direction is simply immaculate. Her humor so in tune and unafraid to poke fun at itself and what it's celebrating. Her musical numbers show-stopping. Her set pieces as grand as any blockbusters, and the character journeys as intimate as they are meaningful and emotionally earned. Her passion is palpable through the screen and clearly inspired by the golden age of Hollywood. The big, bombastic, flamboyant, explosive movies with stunning visuals, hammy performances, pastiche, and pizzazz that have been immortalized through the history of Hollywood. Barbie, aesthetically and narratively, is in every way a throwback to Technicolor epics. It is the epitome of the big screen experience. Barbie is cinema. As far as I'm concerned, Greta Gerwig has reached let her do anything status. Believe the hype, my friends. Store up your energy, go out to the cinema, and feel the pure love for story all of these artists in front and behind the camera put into their craft, and why auteur blockbusters work, why they should be here to stay. And there doesn't need to be a compromise between big spectacle and intimate, meaningful stories with a unique voice behind them. So, as I dive into my final thoughts on Barbie, I need to know if you're excited for it. If you could be a Barbie, if you could be a Ken, which one would you be? Anything and everything down there in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this review and you'll see more like it, there's many more reviews right up here. Or if you just want to talk more movies and TV, this is the place to be. Consider clicking that subscribe button and you won't miss any future conversation on your favorite movies and TV. There is so much to love in Barbie. Gerwig crafts a poignantly smart, sharp, and joyous tale, masterfully balancing outlandish silliness with a beautifully profound, life-affirming heart on our limitless potential and creativity. Margot Robbie is an emotional powerhouse, and Ryan Gosling utterly fearless. This is the movie of the summer and might even be the movie of the year. I'm giving Barbie an A. Thank you so much for watching Barbies and Cans all over the world. I cannot wait for you to start the conversation about this film in the comments below. It's gonna be a fun one. And big shout out to my channel members for always supporting the channel. I'll be back very soon with my Oppenheimer review, so I hope to see you there. Until then, love each other and love the movies.